Hey everyone, welcome to the Everyday Human Podcast. My name is Easton Taverna. Each day I'll share a reflection written by me and inspired by literature, poetry, music, movies, video games, and more. And after that, I'll share a prompt for you to write your own reflection. Together, we'll explore what it means to be human. Every month, we'll walk a new path, taking a look at life, death, the universe, and everything in between. Thanks for coming along. I'm glad you're here. For more, visit eastontaverna.com or join me on Instagram at _everydayhuman. A noisy world indeed. Hey everyone, it's August 12th. Today's reflection was inspired by a quote from Fred Rogers from a series of interviews with Charlie Rose called Remembering Mr. Rogers. This is the second out of a few reflections inspired by Mr. Rogers. That was a man full of wisdom. All right, and now here is the quote. A lot of people who have allowed me to have some silence. And I don't think we give that gift very much anymore. I'm very concerned that our society is much more interested in information than wonder, in noise rather than silence. How do we do that? I mean, in our business, yours and mine. How do we encourage reflection? I trust that this book will do some of that. But oh my, this is a noisy world. A noisy world indeed. Okay, and here is my reflection. There are few places on earth where you can go to be free from the noise of humans. There is 1 square inch of silence in the Hoh Rainforest at Olympic National Park in Washington, and perhaps some deep uninhabited regions of Antarctica where there are no scientists doing science-y stuff. Maybe some areas of the Gobi Desert or Tibetan Plateau. But even in these wonderful natural places, the silence isn't promised for long, as there may be airplanes overhead or the machinations of industry ever encroaching. Chances are you and I aren't getting to any of these places anytime soon, so we're stuck being surrounded by noise. And it's not just the car horns in traffic, the airplanes overhead, or the bikers down Main Street. It's not just the constant chatter of social media blaring everyone's opinion from what you should eat, to what book you should read, to who you should vote for. And it's not just the constant call for your attention from your job, partner, parents, or children. It's also the voices in your own head. Those who call out to you, declaring what you're doing isn't enough. Or those who proclaim you need to make more money, or who say if you buy this phone, or that jacket, or these shoes, then you'll be happy. It's the voices driving you from one point to the next and piling even more onto an already jam-packed day. And these voices, they're not always, quote-unquote, bad. I hate putting labels like that on our internal voices or emotions. They can be good. And they can drive you to productivity, to leaving a less than ideal situation, to doing better for yourself and your family, and so on. But it is still noise. Get away from the hustle and bustle for a little while, and those voices are still with you naturally. They're a part of you. The problem here is that they don't allow for silence. And why is this important? Because silence allows for reflection. And reflection makes room for wonder. And wonder, well, that allows for creativity, for art, for science, for play, and for the ponderings of the universe and of the soul. And it makes room for love. Most everything we exist beside in the modern world, man-made stuff at least, is screaming in your face and waving its arms around, jumping up and down, demanding information or attention or even answers from you. Wonder, on the other hand, makes one simple request of you. It asks that you exist in the moment and in the stillness and silence of your mind, simply experiencing your existence as a human being, without the noise. Easy to come by? Hardly. And it only seems to be getting more elusive by the day. But it's not out of reach, and you don't have to travel to the most remote regions of the planet to find it either. You can find it in your backyard garden, If you don't have a backyard garden, you can find it on your apartment balcony. If you don't have an apartment balcony, you can find it at your kitchen table. If you don't have a kitchen table, you can find it outside in the sky above your head. The point is, you can find this internal silence anywhere. But you'll have to be smart about it. Set time aside. Turn off your phone, computer, and TV. Tune out the voices in your mind, and let your mind wander into wonder. It will take a few tries to get it right. But oh my, some time away from this noisy world is well worth the effort. And there ends today's reflection. So thank you to Mr. Rogers for giving us a reminder of the beauty of the gift that is silence. And it's wonderful when others gift it to us, but sometimes we have to give it to ourselves, don't we? And now it's time for your reflection question. Maybe in some silence you can reflect on the following. When did I last find wonder in silence? Am I able to tune out the noise and the voices? How will I do this? Maybe it's turning everything off and sitting alone in your bedroom or office for a little while. Maybe it's taking a walk in the woods, in silence with your partner or by yourself, or going outside on a break at work and just looking up at the sky. Whatever it is, I hope you enjoy the gift of silence that you will be soon giving to yourself. And that's it for today, August 12th. I'll be back tomorrow, August 13th, with another reflection. Have a good one, and take care.